Hello, and a very warm welcome to Wednesday night's edition, which sadly was the last edition for Season 1 of Nightshift, live from Corfu. Coming, as always, from our studios here in the beautiful village of Agis Mateus on the wonderful, magical, mystical and magical island in the Ionian Sea of Corfu, Greece. And as always, I'm joined in the studio tonight by both Thomas and Wayne. Hello, Wayne.
Hello, Adrian. Or should I say Elf Adrian?
Oh, witty.
Hello, Thomas. How are you?
Hi, guys. Merry Christmas. Hello.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Elf Adrian checked in well tonight. Wow, man.
Well, it's Christmas after
Christmas.
all, you know.
So he's waking up now. It's Christmas. Chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Chocolate and coffee.
Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, as Adrian said, it's our last show of this series. Yeah.
Yep.
We pulling the plug a little bit earlier than Friday. One of the reasons I have to apologize to the people is we got heating problems within the studio, and the engineers are struggling of fixing them in time, and it's just too cold to just not just for us, but also for all the equipment at the moment to carry on and risk that. So it's 2 days earlier, but we have a full-backed program for you, full-backed show tonight with lots of fun, a little bit looking back at what's happened this year and so on. So yeah, without further ado, guys, what do you think? Last show.
Yeah.
Well, it's been ever so exciting. It's a bit sad, but we're looking forward to Season 2, so nothing lost, everything to gain. Thomas, how are you today?
I'm fine. I'm just smiling about your bell on your head, man.
Yes, it drives you nuts, doesn't it? It certainly drives me
okay.
nuts. Sorry, everybody at home. If it interferes with your viewing pleasure, please let us know, and I'll have it off in an instant. It actually drives me around the bend. The bell, I mean. The bell end.
But what a great start.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, fantastic.
No.
No, well,
Honestly.
I'm a little bit of an idiot. You know that.
Jeez.
Keep
Keep it clean.
Keep
all
it
in your
clean.
mind. All in
What-
your
what-
mind.
No, it's not
The
in
bell?
my
Well,
mind.
it's the end of a bell, isn't it?
Well, it is, I suppose.
There we
yeah.
go, the end of the bell. What are you talking about? I really don't know.
No more.
No. Obviously, you had a sneaky stippero on the way up here.
I wish.
I wish. Yeah, the heat. Yeah, Zippo. So if there's anybody out there who just wants to pop in quick for a quick Zippo, with Zippo, of course, because we don't have anything.
We
yet,
haven't got any, no.
We have got any. So if somebody's out there who got some, no, you got the next 1 hour and 40 minutes to drop in and have a Zippo with us.
That'd be nice.
You
You
have
can
to
have a
bring the
chocolate.
Zippo. Yeah, we also chocolates.
We got plenty to share.
We got plenty to share. No problem.
Actually, we might have one for you now. I might sneak one out.
You might sneak
Yeah,
one out.
you. I saw you. I know why I put them there.
You did,
I
didn't
had
you?
these- Yeah, it's
Temptation.
nice, isn't it?
Ooh.
I know.
2 hours to look
Food,
at this
you
pile
see.
of chocolate.
Straight away, it's food, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. But that's what Christmas is all about, man.
Yeah.
It's food, happiness, joining together, have a little bit of fun. My God, not everything we say needs to make sense.
Give us a little shout if you want one. I'll throw one over to you.
Yeah, I will let you know. All right. Or otherwise, I let Jamie sneak for me there quickly.
All right,
You
okay.
know.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, what for a day! Beautiful day again. Out there,
Beautiful, yes.
loved it, guys. Oh, sunshine coming. It's a little bit chilly, but I don't care.
No.
No, it's just shame here in the studio. It's really, really cold.
Yes, it's really cold, folks.
Maybe I'll see our breath, actually.
Yes, we're actually getting very
You can definitely see yours.
we're getting very worried
That is
about the
unbelievable.
equipment. To be honest, that's the real.
Yeah.
That's the real reason we can't sing, because in season 2 we will really kick it off on the island. So we're gonna rock this island a little bit, and this will start off end of January around. We will be back, and we will be bigger and better. Believe me, there's a lot of changes coming. Maybe we talk later in the show a little bit what we have planned, because we're talking about the past a little bit too. For the studio, what was an exciting year, I think, were brilliant. So yeah, guys, let's kick off with the last time over to Wayne and local news from this beautiful island of Corfu. So hit it, my friend.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the restoration of the Villa Rosa. So I'm not sure where this is, actually.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that building.
And where is it? Sorry.
When you go to the airport, yeah.
Yeah.
And normally when you go to the airport, after the traffic lights, you go right to the airport. But carry on straight, and then it's around 200 meters on the right side is this villa. This is very close. It's very close to the British cemetery. So
Okay.
when you go to the British cemetery, you have to drive past it. And
All right.
That building is just so beautiful. It's really. We spoke about it, No, I
Yes,
think
it
a
looks
year
beautiful from
ago.
the photograph.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, the historic building, which has been in ruins for years, is to become a centre for cultural events.
Oh, that's good.
Fantastic.
Following its restoration, the agreement to prepare a restoration study was signed on Tuesday by the regional governor, which is fantastic.
Well done.
So they signed the agreement to commission a study, Villa Rosa Corfu Building Restoration Study, along with representatives of the research contractors at the regional headquarters. On March the 29th, 2016, 3 preliminary studies were approved by the Regional Finance Committee. Yeah, I wish. And I could blame it on that. And now, following the present agreement, the remaining stages will proceed. So these are the final detailed design and the request for tender documents, etc., for the restoration study of the Villa Rosa, which has to be fully in line with the recommendations of the competent bodies, including the archaeology, environment, etc. In the meantime, a file will be prepared for the necessary building permission. The cost of this, the cost of just the study, comes to over €200,000.
Wow.
And that, plus VAT.
Cool.
So that's excluding VAT.
Whoa.
Okay, so part of that is a land survey, which will cost just over €1,000. The one that actually comes in as the highest is the special architectural design, which comes in at €113.
Yeah, but I understand
€1,000,
why that's so expensive.
Yeah.
I fully understand why this is so expensive,
well.
because it's really an important building.
Yep.
It's really decayed quite a lot, and you need a specialist to go through, and his work is not just a couple of days. His work will drag on.
Yes, no.
Every stone he has to check there. They have to check really everything, draw the plans, and make sure when they go in, they don't ruin anything.
Yes, of course.
They try to preserve it. So it's some people will go, wow, what does cost so much?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you then see all these people involved in doing that, architecture design, I mean, it's quite a lot. This is a lengthy process. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
the statistical survey is going to cost €46,000.
Yeah.
The electrical engineering survey is costing €33,500, and then the environmental survey is €8,000.
That's cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, no, why not?
That's just the survey.
Right.
See,
Okay,
I would have said the statistical survey is just 2 coffees short of €46,000.
Yeah, exactly.
You mentioned,
I did say 46.
Yeah.
you mentioned it was the competent survey. Do they do an incompetent one, I wonder? I'm just wondering.
No, those are recommendations of competent bodies.
Oh, right.
As in the archaeological and the environmental.
Okay. It just sounded like there was an alternative, which would have been the incompetent one. I just wondered what was in that, Just wondering.
See
Well,
what
that'll cost you more.
It would, wouldn't it? I dare say.
That'll cost you more.
Cool.
Yeah.
Plus VAT.
Anyway, the deadline
VAT,
to complete the remaining stages of the study has been set at 3 months, and within the next 10 days, the research contractors will submit a detailed timetable for approval.
Jolly good. Let's hope so.
So that sounds really good. I mean, Villa Rosa.
Lovely building.
I saw a picture of it. It does look beautiful.
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
It does look beautiful.
And it's very encouraging that they're looking at these old buildings that need a little bit of titivation, shall we say, and there's plenty of them around, and some of them are absolutely wonderful. So let's hope this is the start of something really great and
really
rejuvenating.
Good. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. No, I love the building. I drove so many times past when I drove to town.
Yeah.
And I just love it. Now less, because it's the new bypass, no? I think you just miss it. I'm not sure. But I think you still can see it when you go past the Shell petrol station, I think, yeah? On the right it is.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful building, and we always wondered, no? And we said once, if we would have the financial support to do something with the building, we would have gone for it.
Yeah.
But just looking at it and making inquiries, it's... I think I don't find these numbers shocking.
No. I mean, I think €200,000 just for the survey.
Yeah.
And then it's going to cost probably another half a million.
Million, yeah, at least. at least, yeah.
To actually restore it.
Restore it. But it's worth,
It's worth it, though.
Brilliant.
Worth it.
Island
Beautiful
heritage
building.
has some history on it, so it should be done. And especially when it becomes in arts.
Cultural events.
Cultural events. How brilliant.
Yeah.
With the grounds, with the gardens and that.
Nice.
What a brilliant location. I think well done.
It's
I'm
gonna
loving
be
it.
beautiful.
We're keeping an eye on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so tenders are now being accepted for the ferry network between the Ionian Islands. So, Adrian, get your rowing boat out.
Rowing boat?
Yeah, get your rowing boat out.
Can't I catch a ferry instead?
Well, no, you can do it.
Why
Don't
would
look
I
at
be
me.
rowing when there's a lovely ferry that I can just stroll on at my leisure and enjoy the scenery.
They're asking for people to submit tenders for it. I thought maybe you could get a rowing boat and do
And
a
what
bit
am
of
I
that.
going to do with that? Yeah, it'd be nice
Row.
rowing. I'm rowing on a lake. I have done. That's very nice. I didn't fall in. You'll be pleased to know. It was very exciting. That was in England. I haven't rowed here, I have to say.
But you're
I'm not a rower.
You're
no.
not going to
Am I not
ferry boat service.
Am I going to start a ferry boat service? No, I'm not.
No, all right.
No,
Okay.
sorry to disappoint you
So,
there.
tenders are now being accepted for the new ferry network that will connect the Ionian Islands.
Jolly good.
Excellent.
The Marine Minister announced the new network at the Regional Development Conference, which was held recently in Corfu. The ports to be included in the network are Corfu, Paxos, Lefkada, Ithaki, and Cephalonia. And Zakynthos.
Which is also called
What?
Zambia,
And
I
Tsikanos.
Sorry?
Tsikanos.
Zyknos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Tsakinos. Tsikanos.
Okay.
Tsikanos.
All right.
Yeah, we call it
so-
Tsikanos. If we call it any different, please let us know. Get us live into YouTube and tell us if. And you know, it's funny, it comes probably through with the same spelling.
Yeah,
And
probably.
we still can't say it.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So they're asking that during the summer period, the services will operate 3 times a week. I didn't hear that. Probably a good idea that I didn't.
Thomas is on form tonight.
Okay,
Sorry, folks.
good.
Oh, yeah.
The services will operate 3 times a week. The ferry boats to be used are expected to have a capacity of at least 90 passengers in the winter and at least 170 during the summer.
Well, that sounds good.
Wow.
So maybe your rowing boat's well out.
I
Yeah,
would
it's
think
way
so.
too
I'd
small.
only have to take a handful of friends, wouldn't I?
Yeah, well,
And I don't-
that's not 90 and 170.
No, and I
though, is
don't
it?
think they'd really want to get in a boat with me
I
behind
don't
the
know.
oar. No, they pay brave souls if they did. Sorry about the bell. It's obviously the bell is obviously putting you off
It's
your
not
stroke.
putting me
I'm
off,
really
no.
sorry.
Yeah.
You'll find nothing puts me off my stroke. But
Oh, okay. Fair enough. We know that now.
I'm alright, don't worry. Yeah.
that was it for a chaotic.
What about boats there?
Local news.
No,
Local
but
news.
on a serious point, that's great that the Ionian Islands are going to be connected with one ferry service. That's brilliant.
Definitely.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Other 3. I think because I saw you read through these reports and you left the names out.
Oh,
no?
yes.
So okay, just let me catch up this with Villarosa, the regional governor of the Ionian Islands, Theodoros Galiatsatos. Theodoros Galiatsatos. Thank you very much for that one. I think is a brilliant project. And the other one, the Marine Minister, who announced the new network at the Regional Development Center, what was held in Corfu recently, is Panayotis Kouroublis. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for that. This is a good development on the island. I think it's brilliant.
You trying to say I'm missing out? Yeah, I am. It's true.
Yeah,
I'm skipping
I
the
noticed
names.
that.
You noticed
I
that?
noticed. You read through it. Oh, he leaves the
Have you
names
been
out.
redacting?
Nice. So I apologize too if I said your names wrong. I apologize for that. But we think you're doing a great job. Thank you very much
Yes,
for that,
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry I've left them out.
No,
But,
it's okay,
it was,
man. That's what I'm here for.
I know. Thank you.
Okay, no, brilliant. I think this is good news for all around the island.
I think I deserve a chocolate.
Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Yeah, have one. Oh, here we go. Well, that's yeah, don't worry. You up next. It's no, okay. Before we move on, because we have always, when people know what we're doing here, no, if we know ourselves, we have we show a little bit local news and then we go in a little bit about the cosmos, the world, you know, just to see why so many believe, Corfu is the center of the cosmos, and when you feel that island, you feel the spirit, you feel all that here. I mean, must be somehow. I think people who say that say the truth. And just to go on now quickly, I have one thing to say now, and that's concerns on an email we got in. We had 2 nights ago, we had a show, and bravely enough, our colleague, Wayne, spoke about homelessness, and we got a lot of response about that. Wayne told his own story, and we were proud because he came out with that, and so were others. And we got a lovely letter, a lovely email from Lavinia. Was really a fantastic email. We, of course, Wayne got a copy, and just to give Wayne, because Wayne wants to thank you personally, he wants to talk about this personally, to say thank you to you. So, up to you.
So, thank you ever so much for all the support that you given me, and I don't find myself brave for talking about it, really, to be honest. It's just a fact of life. But thank you so much for all your support. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Excellent. Brilliant. Now it is Lavinia supported us from episode 1 on. Lavinia, thank you so much. This means a lot to us and all the others, of course, who support us.
Thank you.
Lucia and the mayors here, the local. No? But you really motivated us, and we're remodeling for next season, which starts probably around the 22nd of January. New season of Nightshift, what goes through the summer. So now, Lavinia, thank you for your support, and we're looking forward to meeting you and having a coffee.
We certainly do.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Excellent. Cool. Now, how motivating, you see?
Yes.
When you can talk about things and people take part and people let you know. Steve Ford just came in and said, Zicantos is also known as Zante.
Yes,
Zante. So, yes.
You did.
I did.
Yes.
You did say brilliant. Oh, thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Brilliant. Okay, that was that, and now we'll hand over to Adrian and let him talk for a little bit so we can have some chocolate.
That's a good idea, isn't it? 2 news stories from around the globe tonight. The first one comes from Russia. And you normally hear about Russian bears. Well, tonight it's about fat cats from Russia. But steady, not the fat cats that you might be thinking. This is actually about lionesses, actually, in the Vladivostok State Circus. Because apparently loads of people took to Russian social media to complain and worried about these lions that are in this performing circus for being obese and overweight. They're all portly performers in a show called the Empire of Lionesses, which is designed to showcase their agility and obedience. Apparently, they have to train for 3 hours a day, and they eat as much as 6 kilograms of meat. That's once a day. And they have a litre of milk and vitamins, which their trainer is very diligent in giving them. And he swears they're not obese or they're overweight. He says we look after their health, they feel excellent. I don't see obesity. And apparently if they give birth, they put on weight afterwards. But I don't know what relevance that is because they're quite elderly lions. Right. But anyway, all these people have complained, and that seems a bit sad, really. One said they need a gym, and another said they should go to the vet, and it's animal cruelty. But, I mean, if you look at the photographs, they look absolutely in pristine, beautiful condition. And I think, they're very well looked after, so I don't really know quite what all the fuss is about. He says they only have 1 meal a day, but he does give them extra when they perform. I think they get a few treats. But they're hardly fat cats, really. I think that's a bit of a storm in a teacup. They look very well in condition to me. Right. So hardly fat cats from Russia, more like very healthy-looking lionesses doing their business. Anyway, last story comes from China. Now, this is a bit funny. This is about another animal story. It's about giant pandas. Now, we all know that they're a great tourist attraction, and they're also a handy diplomatic tool.
They are?
They are, aren't they? Well, now they've got a new use. Out of, would you believe, of all things, panda poo.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Up to now,
Panda poo.
Panda poo. You wouldn't have thought it was a bit of a problem, really, would you? But apparently it has been. Obviously, a large amount collects in these reserves, these zoos.
Right.
In China, we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And they've been using them for fertiliser, but the rest gets thrown away. Well, some firm has come up with a clever idea of recycling the panda poo and turning it into paper, would you believe?
Right.
So they can make tissues, kitchen towel, and even toilet paper. out of panda poo.
Right.
Apparently, the panda helps in the process by removing the fibres and whatnot from the bamboo, which makes it easier to recycle. Would you believe?
Sorry, you said the panda helped in the process.
Yes.
What I was thinking was the panda was sat there making toilet paper.
No, I don't think the
Putting
panda
it round
does
the
it.
roll or something like
I
that.
think the panda's digestive system helps.
I
fact
see.
that
Sorry,
the paper
sorry.
is easier
Yep.
created out of the poo than the fact that if the panda wasn't eating bamboo.
Right.
I think that's the spirit there. But what an amazing use of panda poo, isn't it, really?
That is.
Paper.
That's an interesting use for it. I would.
Yeah, panda.
Apparently, it's a complicated process. There are 60 steps, I should say, to the recycling process. 60 steps.
What the panda is coordinating.
Including pasteurisation, would you believe?
Pasteurisation.
Yes, I mean, extraordinary. I can't get my head around it, really.
I mean, how much?
Pasteurising panda poo, really?
I don't get that. That's
No,
what,
I don't
and
get
they
that.
sell
But
that.
that's what they say.
They sell that poo.
What, sorry?
They're selling it.
Yes, well, that's what they
They're
are.
making it into toilet paper and things.
Toilet paper, tissues, and kitchen roll. Well,
I have to say, I would be blowing my nose with panda poo paper. Would you?
I don't know. I would be a little bit
Or
skeptical.
using kitchen roll.
Kitchen roll.
Kitchen roll.
To
That's
wipe my
wiping down
plates.
my
exactly.
surfaces
It's
in
not
the
very
kitchen with
hygienic, is it?
kind of.
I mean, panda poo. I mean, you said they're filtering this, they're cleaning this, but still,
Yeah.
it's still funny, you know.
It's still panda poo.
Buy your panda poo kitchen roll.
I'm going to see adverts with pandas on it.
Well, you're going to be because
Pooing.
they've got a brand. It's called Panda Poo Brand. Yes,
Panda
and they're going to be sold in luxury boxes.
Luxury
boxes for $6.50, that's US dollars, or £4.90 in English money, or I
Wow.
suppose €4.50.
Wow.
I mean, that seems quite a lot, doesn't it, for a box
Panda
of
poo.
tissues from Panda Poo? Yes. Maybe they're going to be sold at Harrods. Who knows? For that price, they probably are. Anyway, that's enough poo
I mean,
stories.
panda poo.
Panda Poo, yes.
I mean, that.
You've heard it here first. Well, probably not first, but you've certainly heard it here on Nightshift live from Corfu. You never quite know what you're going to get on the menu. I wouldn't want that on the menu, mind you. No.
Look at the panda poo napkins.
Yes.
Napkins to get in, no? We just get out. How do you pronounce this? This should be Zakynthos.
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 Thank you.
Thank you very
So,
much.
thank you.
Fabulous.
Yeah, they're chatting. People
remember
chatting
that.
away on the chat. Brilliant. Carry on, guys. That's motivates. That's excellent.
Good.
Cool. A panda poo
I
toilet
know it
paper
sounds
kitchen
extraordinary,
roll.
doesn't it?
Is this biodegradable?
I
It
think
must
so,
be.
yes.
Must be,
Yeah,
for
must
sure.
be.
No, but come on, no.
They do eat a lot of bamboo, though.
They do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Shed loads.
Although they're supposed to be carnivorous, aren't they? They just can't be bothered to
To hunt. Yeah, I think. I think it's true.
Pandas can't.
You have to be
just can't
careful.
bothered.
Panda, they are quite dangerous animals. This is not a
Can be,
cuddle
yeah.
animal. Yeah, they can be really. I
They're
saw some.
They're actually naturally carnivorous. They just can't be bothered to do it. They're quite a lazy animal. They are quite
Oh,
lazy.
not
Mind you, so
chasing
is the
that
koala, isn't it? I read somewhere recently it sleeps 22 hours and only has 2 hours of active use. I mean, cool, blimey. That's a long sleep, isn't it?
They can be quite.
Panda
vicious
got
as
it
well,
right.
the koala.
A koala, got it right? Huh?
Koalas,
22 hours sleep, 2 hours you wake.
Yeah.
See, this is why they look so docile.
Is that less than a sloth?
A sloth? I don't know.
No,
Must
they're
be.
funny
I don't
things,
know.
aren't they? I think
Sloth or whatever you
koalas
want to
sleep more than sloths do.
Wow.
Yes, that's quite something.
Because sloths actually climb down from a tree. Talking about poo, they climb down from the tree
Thank you.
to have a poo, and then climb
then-
back up.
Actually,
there you go.
you reminded me, while we're speaking about poo, did
Oh,
you know there's a
right.
story... I've just remembered,
Here we go.
out of the top of my head,
Here we
no
Here we
notes.
go.
There's a story from the United Kingdom, Bristol to be to be precise, Clifton. Did you know? You know about Bristol.
I
eh?
do. I do know
Did
Clifton
you
as well.
know that certain residents in Clifton...
I put spikes on the tree.
Yes,
I
you
did
did.
know, yeah.
Isn't that extraordinary?
Yeah, stop
because
them.
it stopped the cars getting pooed on by the pigeons.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, you know, I
Wow.
don't know. It sounds a drastic move to go, doesn't it? Really,
A little
Wild
bit
animals.
extreme,
It
yeah.
is really.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But they have put spikes in the trees, haven't they?
Yes, loads.
Yeah.
The trees are absolutely festooned in them. It's covered in these things. They look like icicles, upside down icicles from the photograph I saw. And quite amazing, really.
Oh, excellent. So, and from the panda poo, we're going into where? I mean, I can't believe we're talking about poo on this show. We talked
No,
about a lot of
really,
things
but
so
I just
far,
thought,
but
well,
you know what? Why not? I mean,
it's a green credential, even though it may not be green.
Why not?
It's green because it's recycling.
Exactly. So
It's something
why not
useful to
recycling?
do with a waste product, shall we say? And maybe there is a cachet that it's come from a panda, I dare say.
That's why they put the price up.
Yeah, obviously, yes. Let's hope the money earned goes back to the panda welfare. Although we should note that actually in the last decade or two, China's done wonders for rejuvenating the panda population. When I was a young man, a very long time ago, they were extremely worried about the pandas dying out, and now they're in a much better, stronger position. So they've done a great work there, haven't
That's
they?
the reason that they're part of the. That's the emblem for the World Wildlife
It is
Fund.
indeed, and has been ever since I've been alive, actually. It's a great organisation, the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, as it's called now. Fantastic organisation, I think. Well, many are, of course.
Yeah.
No,
But that's a good one for animals.
But that's why
definitely.
that was the emblem, because they
It
were
was.
they were so endangered.
Yes, they were. They're one of the most endangered. Now I believe it's the Sumatran tiger, as I mentioned the other day. There's only about 30 left in the wild, and that's a terrifying number.
Yeah. Cloud leopards as well. They're
Yeah.
quite endangered.
Even the European lynx, I've heard, is in trouble. Now, you wouldn't have thought that, would you?
No.
But yes,
Yeah,
Sad.
it is.
Sad.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
What can you do?
Maybe we take a leaf out of that Indian gentleman's book that we heard about the other night, and we all plant trees and reforest, and then maybe we get the wild exotic animals back. Would be, wouldn't it?
Be lovely.
Yes.
Getting
Excellent.
dinosaurs back or something like that.
Steady.
Jurassic Park, Corfu.
Jurassic Park, Corfu.
Excellent. Okay, guys. That was everything from you, Cosmos-wise, or
For now.
For now,
For now.
I can throw in a story later on about a useful application for a drone, because we're always looking for a positive spin on drones,
yeah. Now go on.
which comes from a far away place.
Yeah, you
But
go
we'll do
on.
that later on. Yeah.
You want to do this later? Nah, throw it in.
Throw it in now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Go
very
for it.
useful new application for drones. It comes from South Africa, and it's all about to stop poaching, which is.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Oh, excuse me a minute. While
To stop poaching, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, very good.
They're called shepherds in the sky, and drones are being used to protect elephants and rhinos from the poachers. They're quite large, these drones, I have to say, and the people behind this scheme, which is a game park, are saying that where we fly the drones, the poaching has drastically been reduced and in some places stopped altogether.
Fabulous.
Which is great, isn't it? Very unfortunate to report that in 2015, the poachers managed to kill over 20,000 African elephants and 1,300 African rhinos.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Staggering, isn't
Awful.
it? In 1 year, that is. 20,000 African elephants in 2015
Well-
and 1,300 African rhinos.
And that's all for their ivory tusks
Yes, and
and their rhino horns.
exactly. So,
Do you know which market that all goes to, don't you?
We just spoke about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The country we just
The
spoke about.
before.
That's doing so much to
yeah,
provide for pandas.
Yeah.
okay, maybe it needs to be looked
No,
at.
no,
for the
rhino horn
elephants.
is an aphrodisiac for them.
Yep.
So it's
I think, isn't Prince William and Harry doing something about the elephant trade? I seem to think.
Hope so.
No, I'm pretty
I
sure
think
Prince
so.
William
No,
is doing
something,
something.
They're
there's
doing
something going on. Yeah,
They're
you're
doing
right.
more than
they
Donald
do.
Trump did.
Well, Donald Trump's
Donald
son,
Trump.
I've mentioned him twice.
Well, he
This is
lifted
the
the
third
ban
time.
on
Yeah,
elephant
yes,
products,
he
didn't he?
did. And then there was that awful picture posted on Twitter with him holding up this elephant's tail, which made me quite sick. I'm still sick thinking about it now, actually. I happen to love elephants, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. They're one of the most amazing creatures on the planet. Did you know they have their own language?
Yes.
I think there's, 30 syllables or 26? I can't remember which one it is. No, yes, right. And they can communicate up to 30 miles away, which is staggering.
Wow, huh?
And the story that I always remember that sticks in my head actually comes from India a couple of years back, when there was an elephant that crashed into a village, and it's a lot of people there, and it went through all sorts of people's houses, or buildings, I should say. But it didn't bother with just any old one. It went specifically to one place. And as I say, there's lots of places there. One person, and it killed this one man. And everyone was thinking, well, why was that? Well, apparently, many, many years ago, this one man, who ended up being killed by this rogue elephant, shall we say, had killed this elephant's offspring. And the elephant had never forgotten, and knew where this mountain. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
That is extraordinary.
And I think the villagers just let it happen, really, because they thought, well, they remembered that this elephant had suffered this
Loss.
tragedy, this loss, and the man got his onions from an elephant.
Wow.
So there's a moral there somewhere, isn't there? I wouldn't get on the wrong side of an elephant. They never forget.
No, definitely not.
No.
No.
I
Don't
feel
want them
better
to
now that
reverse on you, do they?
I feel better now that I fed some elephants once at a zoo, so that's all right then.
What
They'll
peanuts?
probably remember that.
They probably remember that and said, yeah, you're right, mate.
You're all right, mate.
You've earned your credit.
You've earned me credit. Yeah.
Brownie points for elephants. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
These drones aren't just in South Africa, they're also covering Zimbabwe and Malawi, apparently. And they've got onboard cameras which beam back the film and the photos to, you'll like this one, Thomas, mobile satellite units, which are fancy vans. And they got
Fancy vans, we'd see.
upmarket
Yeah,
equipment
they're
in.
cool.
So the vans can go right out into the bush and improve communication. And, of course, the ground crew is operating the drone. The majority of poaching, apparently, happens in the late afternoon and early evening. This is because it's still light enough for the hunters to see what they're doing in terms of killing and dismembering these poor, beleaguered animals. But then, when it gets dark, which happens very quickly, they just scarper very quickly off. But you see, what they found, these clever park rangers, is that with the drones in operation, not only does it scare the poachers off, but it also keeps an eye on where the animals are and where the poachers are. And all the villages, it spreads like wildfire, everybody's gossiping about the drones, and it's kept the poachers on the run. Good. So that is the main reason why the numbers of dead animals has fallen, thank heavens.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Excellent.
So
that's good news.
Really good.
Yeah, that's good. See, it's good news out there. You just have to look for it.
You do.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
So
the one of the rangers was saying, no, that the problem is they need more staff, they need more park rangers, they need more money to do that. And the person from the WWF, which you mentioned a minute ago, was saying that unfortunately there's still an issue of bribery going on, that they think that a lot of poaching happens because the poachers are bribing some of the rangers. So the rangers need more training, they need more vetting, and it just needs to be
more wages by the sound.
More wages.
More
that's
wages,
the key
so they
thing.
don't
Yes,
get
they're not
tempted.
being paid.
They're not being paid.
No, that's the key thing. Exactly. So if they can get well paid and well trained rangers with the collaboration with the drones, they could be onto a winning. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
at least
really
there's a bit of light at the end of a dark tunnel for elephants and rhinos and all the other exotic wildlife that roam the plains of Africa. Because they are majestic, they're wonderful to see. I haven't seen it. I haven't been to Africa to see these wonderful animals on the plain myself, but I've seen enough, like everybody else, with films and photographs, and it's wonderful to see them, isn't it? But at least they're doing something positive.
Yes, that is. That's really
positive. That's good. See, after
like
technology can be used in so many positive applications.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about. So, pushing technology to do good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. So that was all from...
Let's do more good stuff and less bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be brilliant, huh? If people would keep to that. But this is all from the Cosmos News from our Elf 8.
Thanks, Elf.
Well, I think so. I'll just blow
Elf News.
There you go. Happy Christmas,
See,
nearly, not quite.
He's
that's the
carried
news for
away.
now.
He's so happy. It's Christmas.
We have got some handy and funny apps to come later on.
Oh,
good.
yeah, we do some later on some
and
apps.
I can always throw you in a few quotes here and there that I've
lovely.
acquired from Twitter and elsewheres.
Lovely.
Apart from that, I'm scratching my head, really. I don't know.
Right.
Elfish.
Here it goes.
Merry
yes, thank you
Christmas,
very
everyone.
much. That sums that up then. Nice one. Yeah, good one.
Brilliant, guys. But local news, when I can just carry on from that at the moment.
Yeah.
We said we speak about local news. We have great local news now. I just want to throw in, before we finish the first half of the show, it's unbelievable. The time is going and going. When you have fun, it's just... But, okay, let me talk. Well, we said we talk about things what happened, brilliant things what happened this year. And what we look forward to next year, we talk a little bit later. We got a few things written down. One of the things what happened just a week ago, and I want to show that now quickly. I think that's brilliant, and that's is a brilliant example of what you can achieve when you just put your head down, take something serious, not talk, but talk and then do it.
Yes.
Yeah. And there we got over, and when I show that down here, and this is an award, Pentati.com.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Pentati.com, done from Claire. Claire put this initiative into the world and started to make the village project. to get a little bit of tourism to the village.
Yes.
And a week ago, from the Diet Spotlight, the website is one of the biggest American websites. They have over 25 million people going through. It's all about dieting, but not just what you shouldn't eat and what you can eat. And then now it's also about activities.
Yes.
And there's the geocaching. So, and Pentati, Claire, got awarded the best geocaching resource.
Hooray!
From Diet Spotlight Awards.
Oh, well done.
Well done,
Claire.
Claire. Fantastic. She worked for the last 3 years very hard on that. We all know that.
Yes.
You ain't know, I know.
Yes, she certainly did, and done an awful lot of good for all the villagers
Got
of
to
Pentati.
sing. And what she done is this geocaching. Yeah. She came one day and she said, okay, geocaching, guys having the chocolate, they like the chocolate here. But geocaching is the geocaching turned it around, and what that is, if people don't know what geocaching is, this is an activity. It's like treasure hunting. There's different boxes. But we will get Claire in the new series. We get Claire into the studio so she can pick this apart and can explain a little bit about the whole thing. But you can download an app. You can join the geocache community, and there's different treasures or markers hidden in different places around the world. Yeah, and with this application, when you get this is an app. It's a fantastic app.
Yeah.
You download this and you can search for them. They give you hints, but it's then when you're on the location, you still have to look because they are hidden. And when you find, some have some prizes for you where you can take something and give it to another box when you visit, or you have a guest book you sign. And Claire implemented that into Pentati village over 2 years ago, and made different points with nice views, with traditional views, with, to show about history. And people started using that. In the village of Pentati, they started getting more and more people, geocaches.
That's really good.
Going. And over the last 2 years, another several hundred geocachers visited the village and left notes, signed the guest book. So it's brilliant for village to see which nationalities came through.
Nice.
I mean, I know I'm talking about this geocaching now, and I will forget a lot what I should tell, and Claire probably sits at home and said, no, and this and that, and this one. But, it's such a fantastic thing, and because you move, you have exercise.
Yes.
Yeah, and whole families are doing it.
That's really good.
And so they go out, and instead of saying, they go a little bit of a treasure hunt. Let's find that geocache point. And see what's there or what's hidden. And it's fantastic, it's great fun, guys.
That's brilliant.
It's great. But incorporating this into tourism and combine that to get people to spots, normally you don't find on your own. Only a local can show you them.
Yeah.
But combining that now with geocache, and people are getting guided there through coordinates on the app, and then they have to look until they find that hidden box. It's brilliant. It gives you fun, it teaches you, and it gets you out. And for that, she got the award. Pentati received the best geocaching resource award of 2017. I think that's a great achievement.
Yes, well done.
I said, finally, something is moving the right direction. No? I know, man, you eight know how much work she put into that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and it's been great for the village of Pentati, and it's wonderful that people from all around the world have communicated in one way or another through geocaching. Or is it caching or caching? Is it cache?
This is something we can ask Claire.
Well, I've heard it said in a
it's
variety of different ways.
geocaching.
That's why I mention it.
Yeah, no, I have to see. Maybe it's geocaching code. I was geocaching. When you go in, this is really big. They have a few 100 million members on there, man.
Wow.
So it's not
That's
small.
big.
Geocache is not a small organization, and so is this Diet Spotlight. It's not a small organization,
No.
and just to look through and award people, out of the blue. You can't apply for that.
No.
It's given.
Really good.
And I think that's such a great achievement and one fantastic step forward tourism. To go. See, combine the technology with tourism, and you can generate something beautiful. And of course, of her background, internet developer and guru, we call her our guru, no? Anything you need to know from the internet, ask Claire. Or done, ask Claire. So it's brilliant. I think that's really a good thing for Claire and for the village. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Fabulous.
So I had to throw that in. Okay, they're going through the chocolates left, right, and center. Is that brilliant? But you said something about you got a funny apps. Why we just on the thing of apps?
Yes.
Yeah, I got him there.
That's a
now.
good one, isn't it?
In
Well,
the
I'm not
thing-
going to eat that now. You want some apps?
Sorry, but yeah, we just onto
Okay.
the apps, you know.
can have some
And
apps.
geocaching is really a brilliant app, and I think we have to explore that a little bit more. And for the new season next year, when it starts, end of January, we will get cleared into the studio, and we will have a really deep talk
Absolutely.
about this geocaching. I
There's
think we
always-
should try that all.
Space.
I think we should let have 8 a go in geocaching one day next year, and send him out with coordinates on his iPhone and see if he finds it.
I don't know, but that's a good idea.
do you want him
You want
back?
me exactly? Do you want
Do
me
you want
ever
him
to
back?
come- Yes.
But don't worry, we're gonna chip him with a GPS chip so we can find him when we need him.
Oh, we put a little GPS chip on it.
A tracker.
A tracker
I
onto
don't want a
it.
tracker, thank you very
That'd be
much. No, it would not. Good
No,
Lord,
I think we
watch
should
him-
do
we can
that.
watch him from the comfort of our home.
Oh,
No, thank
yeah,
you.
don't
No,
show where
thank
he
you.
runs.
Okay.
Yeah, look
No,
at
it
him,
wouldn't.
he
Great for
runs
who?
now.
Where is he now? Oh, he's in a coffee shop.
That's
There's
Oh,
a
ding, ding.
surprise.
Oh, yeah.
a bit like Where's
Oh, look,
Wally
he's-
then, isn't it?
See, no
coffee shop.
geocaches there, mate.
He stops at a coffee shop. Oh.
Yes, I do go to a few, I must admit.
A few.
Well,
Okay, now let's talk. We just talked about apps, and you said you got a few fantastic
a few,
apps.
Thomas, yes.
Yeah.
Here's one, which is all about French kissing, something we all like to do, I'm sure. It's a free app available on
I've done it for a
iOS
while.
only. Have you not?
No.
I can't say I have either. No. But it was fun when you can, isn't it? Perhaps. With the right person, of course. With the right person. It can't be not any old one, obviously. No, quite. So, anyway, this
app for it.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Exactly the point. There is an app for French kissing, as if we really needed some instruction in that. But apparently it tests your smooching skills and it analyses your kisses.
How? Hold on, it's an app.
Hmm.
How?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Without, I mean, no offence, but I mean, French kissing, obviously, you know, it's like open mouth, tongue.
Tongues,
And that's
yes.
it. Yeah.
How do you have an app that tests your smoochability?
Well, whether you're any good or not, I don't know.
What do you kiss the phone or what? I mean,
Probably,
really?
yes, probably. It has an interesting and rather an amusing warning to it, though, which I thought was amusing. The warning, there's only one warning, and it says, "Do not slobber." So no ocky slobbering.
Ocky
No
slobbering.
No.
No, a
That's
kissing
a
app.
French
Brilliant.
kissing app, yes. Well, here's another one that I think is not only pointless but slightly sinister. Oh,
sorry.
you want to carry on?
Yeah,
Go back to
I
the French
wanna-
kissing.
yeah,
He obviously
he's not
he
getting
needs some
into
French
his
kissing,
head.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. I think we some real
but-
French kissing.
I do, but I mean, I just want to know how does this app work? Does it, I mean,
don't
have you
know.
got any
No,
details
I
about how
haven't.
the
I
app
haven't.
works?
No, I didn't look into it, I'm afraid.
I
Oh
don't
my
understand.
God, nobody
Poorly
should
researched.
research
I
that.
really don't understand.
Well, you can download it. It's free of charge. You could test it out yourself. As an idea.
How much? Oh, right, okay.
No, it's
Okay,
see.
yeah, no, I
No?
could.
He just saw it.
You're right.
We can download this.
Why
right?
not? He's
And
telling
we can
you.
test it out and we can
Anybody
get back.
want to test it with me? Come on, look at it.
Now there's an invitation you can't refuse, everybody. Oh.
But it is well, brilliant. You know, test this out, and then Siri is saying to you, "Oh, you so smooth."
Oh, you're a smoothie. I mean, it's like those. Do you remember those? Do you remember those love test handle things you used to get
In
at
the
arcades?
pubs where you
used to
grab-
grab the thing and it told you whether you were a red hot lover or not.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you know? I'm just gripping the bloody thing.
Yeah, you never
I'm not
know.
doing anything else.
I think it's funny.
Sorry.
French kissing.
Carry on, Mr. Elf.
I think
Sorry.
that's okay. I think we need to put that to the test. don't
No, I think.
we? Not us, but your good self with a lovely lady of your choice and her choice,
All right.
obviously. Yes. We need more information, basically, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we need more
Yes,
research
we
on
do.
that.
Yeah. So that's the French kissing
Have you
app.
been to an elf help group?
Have I been to an elf help group? No, I didn't actually think I needed to, but do you think I do?
Well, as an elf.
As an elf? Well, I
Maybe.
didn't actually come to the studio meaning to be an elf, but if I'm showing elf-like tendencies, well, I apologise. It is Christmas after all, let's say that. I'm just trying to get into the
Tendencies.
spirit of something.
Come on.
Anyway, that's the French kissing done. Thank heavens for
The
that.
best job he ever had. He only needs to work a week every year.
I know.
I don't think anyone would want me working longer because this noise will drive them insane. It's starting to have an effect on me. I hope it's not for you guys and girls at
come
home.
on.
Anyway, we're moving on. This next one's a little bit, suspect, I think. I think it's a little bit creepy. I don't know who in their right mind...
And the French kissing one's not creepy.
Oh, well, it gets worse. It gets worse. Steady.
Carry on.
This one is called, and it gives it all away, this is the title, Watching Cute Girls. And all it is this computerised image of some model that just sits on your screen. That's all it does. It might wink at you, it might, that's about it.
All right.
And I think it's on the background all the time. And it costs $3.99, US dollars that is.
A month?
No, just to download the app on iOS. It's not available on Android. And she just stares at you. And the blurb says, watching cute girls is just a simple app that a girl watches you. You can become friendly with Watching Girl. Really?
What?
I don't think I want to be friendly with Watching Girl somehow, do you?
I think that's strange.
It is strange. It's very weird. But there we go.
Can you get an app calling Watching Cute Boys?
No, but you can go. I'm glad you said that because if
just for equality.
Absolutely.
Just for equality.
Yeah, but if cute girls or boys isn't your thing, maybe monkeys is, because apparently there's one with a cute monkey that does exactly the same.
Which one?
Well, it could be male or female. I don't know.
Mike
But it's called Goggle
Baby
Eyes.
Jones? What?
No, it's called Goggle Eyes, and it's 99 US cents, and it's on iOS. It's a cartoon monkey. And it just stares at you. It can wink at you sometimes because, this is the fun bit, I suppose, it uses facial recognition. I mean, they go to all this trouble to put in facial recognition of a monkey that's a cartoon thing that just sits in the background of your computer. I mean, really? Okay.
I mean, no, I've seen the ones where you feed the cat. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
And you have a cat that you feed.
You have to feed remotely.
It's like a little bit like a, what was it called? Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
Do you remember those?
That was all the craze, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you had to feed the Tamagotchi and everything. Maybe it's a bit like that.
Maybe. Here's just a suggestion that could possibly be the most pointless app ever developed. It may be, but there may be one coming up in about 5 minutes, folks. This is the first contender of the most pointless app of the week or ever. And this is called, no surprise here, it's called Pointless Game. And it's on Android only, it's free to download. Yeah. And all you do is you just place your finger on the screen and hold it. And hold it. And hold and hold and hold. And that's the fun thing, because the longer you hold, the more points you earn. I mean, I don't know what good these points are, and you're going to have a sore finger and a bit of a sore arm by holding this thing down forever. But it's called Pointless Game and a Pointless App. So there we are. Could that be the most pointless? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Stay tuned.
Go on,
a bit later.
How much is the app?
It's free, I believe. That's handy, isn't it?
That's handy, yeah. So if you
At
want
least you haven't got to pay for getting a cramp in your finger.
So if you want to be pointless for a short while in your life, get the Pointless app.
Yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Here's one that could be good or it could be bad, depending on your point of view. And maybe in the current climate, probably not advisable to download. It's called Cuddler R. And basically, it's a location-based networking app. And it lets you find people in your area to cuddle with. It's free on iOS and Android. Coming soon. But
I'm downloading that one.
Are you? Well, it's great.
Free
it sounds
cuddles.
good, doesn't it?
You subscribe for
Free
iOS
cuddle.
Mateus. You want a free cuddle. Come to iOS Mateus. I'm here.
I'm here.
You don't need an app for that. Exactly, Thomas. All roads lead to Agus Mateus and the studios of StudioKerkyra, broadcasting the Nightshift live from Corfu. We're always up for a cuddle, aren't we?
I certainly am.
There was a deafening silence there, guys. Blimey. Yes, no, we'd
for
cuddle
a
anybody.
cuddle.
All proprietary and all friendly and jolly and polite, of course. No funny business here. But, I mean, some people might be a bit freaked out by a stranger cuddling in the street just because they've downloaded an app, you know. I can see problems with that one. I wouldn't advise it, guys and girls at home. Here's a handy one. It's called Car Matey, and it's a free app on iOS and Android, and it helps you find your car. But, oh, me hearties, it's all done in a pirate's voice, would you believe? I don't know why an app developer would do a car-finding app in a pirate's voice. Do you?
Oh, wow.
Okay. That's good. Yep.
That's a good one. You like that one, do you?
I'll just tell you now that there's an Easter egg in Facebook, if you look, where you can turn it all into pirate.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. I've got it on mine, actually. So rather than having a like, you have an R.
Wow,
No.
And believe that, matey. And things like that.
how lovely.
Excellent.
Charming. I should point out that there is a proper app. This car pirate's voice one to find your car is free, which is jolly handy.
That's
The real one is called Tracker, and that's not free. That costs a staggering $29 and it does it all, but without the pirate voice.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'd have the free one with the pirate voice. More fun, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, here's an app that you might be interested in, Thomas.
Okay.
Yes, get this. It's called the Spirit Story Box, and it's free on iOS. And it's an app that, guess what? It speaks ghost.
Oh, brilliant.
And you can even get a translation of ghost speak right now in real time.
How lovely.
No.
But that could be handy if we're in that haunted house and we
Yeah,
want to flash
yeah.
out on our app, you know.
Yeah,
So why not? Let's do ghost
We could.
speak.
I thought we could
I mean,
try that because it's free
Of course.
to download.
And then we can
give it an
verify if it
experiment.
works or not.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's do that,
I
shall we?
think it's brilliant.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for all those that think they're missing out and there's not enough cat in the world, which I might be one of those. I like cats, or I like dogs as well. But there's one called Cat Paint, and it's free on iOS to download. Sadly, not available on Android at the moment. And basically, is if you want more cat, you just download this app because all it does is paint a cat anywhere you like. So any photograph you've got, you just press a button or so, and you can stick a cat in it, which made me laugh.
Excellent, isn't it? My God.
I know.
I mean, how many pointless
Where are you
apps?
finding these things?
Yeah.
Well, I had a little bit of help here from a secret researcher who found these particular apps from an unusual news source, but they're all real and legitimate and genuine. No, put it to the test, guys.
Excellent,
Try and download
no?
one. I've saved the best to last.
Okay.
Because I think this is staggering, but it is something that everyone could probably benefit from, but probably no one would really want to use it, I don't think. And then it begs the question, how on earth did the developers of this app actually get to do this? Well, I'll tell you what it is, guys. The name of the app is called Run P. And you'll be pleased to know it's a free app on both iOS and Android.
Yeah.
And this is the good bit. It tells you when is exactly the right time when you're at the cinema watching a big movie to take that sneaky trip off to the loo to relieve and to answer a call of nature. So you don't miss any of the good bits of the film.
Okay.
How about that?
What?
That's useless.
Well,
That really is useless.
Well,
yes, I can think of
'cause
one
you-
problem. Everybody's going to go at the same time.
Well, no, the first problem is that you should have your phone off anyway.
Wait,
Well, that's a good
exactly
idea.
when you're in the cinema.
You're in the cinema,
What's
you should
happening?
Turn your phone off.
Well, apparently you can have it on silent mode in these. The app developers saying
okay.
have it on silent mode and it's okay, but it will just beep or rather vibrate, I suppose, in your pocket to tell you it's time to go to the loo.
it's time to go.
Yes, but my problem is that everybody's got this app. They're all going to be going at the same time,
That's true.
and then you'll be missing the
That's
film.
true.
But the question I've got really is, who? Brilliant brain devised this. I mean, how many films are there released and distributed?
Yeah.
And does someone have to sit through each and every film that's on the cinema circuit just to work out where's the right time to
Where's
go
the
to
good
the
place
loo?
to go
I
for
mean,
a
it's
pee?
staggering, isn't it?
I mean, it's silly. Come
that
on,
is
you
silly.
know. Well, I know when I go to the loo.
Yeah.
You know, my body's telling me, thanks God.
Exactly. You don't
you
need
know,
an app to
it's
tell you when you need to go to the loo.
Now,
do you,
now is the perfect time to go to the loo. Oh, optimizing my life really 100%.
Thank you very
I make
much.
the most out of my time.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
All
interesting
right.
name.
Oh,
That's called
excellent.
Run P, would you
Run
believe?
P.
Run P.
Yes. What will they think of next? I don't think I'll be downloading that one.
I don't know. What are you going to think of next, Adrian?
Well,
You've got to think of an app. Come on.
Really? I don't know. No, I can't think of one this minute. I'll get back to you. Maybe in
All right.
part two. I'll have a little ponder on that one.
Ruminate on it.
I'll ruminate and I'll do a bit of cogitating. Why not?
Okay, lovely.
Okay, I'll try and come up with something snappy.
Maybe there's an app for you to have that you can help you with that. Maybe.
I would need to be a pretty big app to help me. Cool, blimey. I pity the app. Actually, I pity the app developers because they got their work cut out. I would think.
Yes, I suppose they have.
They have, haven't they?
Yeah.
What app would you like to see developed, do you think? That would help humanity.
That would help humanity?
Yes, that's a question.
Humanity. That's a good
my
one.
word.
What app to help humanity?
Yeah.
Humanity. I don't know. the
hard,
instant
isn't it?
serving food app,
Yeah, exactly.
no? Or the clean water app.
Yeah,
That's a good
Where
one.
to find clean water, maybe. Yeah.
Or
But I mean, the thing is that most places that need
roof over
help,
the head app.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Probably an app, where I see all the empty. This would be an app, maybe. Maybe we can utilize all these empty buildings. Where really nobody is in. They are completely empty, and you develop an app for homeless, where we spoke, no?
That's a good
and say,
idea.
okay, there's an app. Okay, homeless don't have smartphones, do they?
nope, exactly.
So I mean,
and that's the problem.
So
you see.
bomb. That's the
That's
next thing, no?
problem. All these things that you could do.
Yeah, what
but
could do, what
you
would
can't.
help people, it's a little bit of a problem.
It
But
can-
that would be a database of empty houses, what
Yeah,
can be
that
so
would be
fixed
good.
so they can have maybe for one night something. You never know.
No.
But now let's think about what and how and when and where.
Thank you very much for those apps.
You're very welcome.
Oh, excellent. What
Some of them are
apps?
crazy, though, aren't they?
They
Yeah,
are a little
but-
bit crazy. Yes.
I think it's brilliant. It's not. It's something different.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. So the app world start from geocaching award, what Claire got for the village in Bandati for the project she done. Brilliant. And down to other apps. This really funny app one. That's scary. But okay, I think we heard enough of apps. We're gonna go on a short break, guys. First part is over.
Yes,
So-
okay. I'll just have a slurp of coffee.
Yeah, have a slurp of coffee. Don't be shy. Okay, we're going on a short break. We will be back in a minute with part 2 of the show. See you in a sec.
Heroes a world with truth and grace, and makes the nation
And here we go, and we back. Welcome back to a second. There we go. Me too.
They're not very good, are they?
No, they're quite funny, guys. Oh.
Nah.
So welcome back to a second part of tonight's show. Nightshift with me, Thomas Haas, Adrian Mavel, and Wayne Fenton. We're having a fantastic time here. You can see even the printer is smoking while we're printing stuff out at the moment, so it's quite funny.
It looks like you're on fire, Thomas.
So, yeah, I know, man, it's crazy, it's so cold. But it's our last show of the season, so don't worry, we're not going away, but we're taking a break. So today is our last show, and we're taking a break, and then we will be back end of January with the new season of Nightshift. Yeah, the guy's looking, is the chocolate nice, isn't it? The chocolate brilliant. You can see the steam from the machines.
I can, yeah.
I know, it's mad. I've never seen a printer smoke when you print something out, because the drum is so hot.
It's very chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, but we have heating problems, and it takes too long for the engineer to fix that. So we decided, okay, instead of Friday, today is our last show. We go through. So it's the last hour of Nightshift for 2017, but we will be back in 2018, and the guys are hammering the chocolate on the table. So, oh, now we get you. Okay. But we are all totally thrilled for Christmas now, so we're getting ready. We're happy. We are flown Elf 8 in from the North Pole.
Took me ages to get here.
Yeah, I know, always does. But
It does. No, that's quite true.
it's the
Thomas.
thing. But you know, when you're here, we're all pleased you're here, man.
Well, that's very nice of you to say so.
No, we
it's
all
lovely
love
to
you,
be
man.
here, of course, and it's wonderful to be part of the Nightshift live from Corfu. I have to say, I'm a little bit sad that season 1's coming to an end, although I'm looking forward to the new season 2.
Oh,
Should be good.
Yeah. Is it nice, Wayne?
Yeah, that was very nice. Yes, it was a coconut-based chocolate.
I wonder what that was called.
Yeah. Yeah, I never know. It's a bounty on your head, man. But it's.
Taste of paradise, perhaps.
We're not shy to mention it. Oh, just because we want the break, we got a message in from Stephen Ford about Villa Rossa. It's a beautiful building built by the Aspiotti family in 1864.
Wow.
In 1999, 165,000 pounds was spent to see if it could be restored. Scaffolding was recent and erected, and nothing has been done since. So they spent 165,000 pounds on the whole service already for everything,
Well, it looks
and
like
nothing has been done. The building is falling down, and I think it would take over 2 million euros to renovate. I believe there is no money available for a cultural center of this size. And he said, I hope I'm wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
it
but
looks
you
like
know,
they're
fair
gonna
comment,
do something.
Steve. Yeah, man, let's see what it brings. You know, they've done a few things in the past here, and they started off in the right way. But then somehow, down the line, something
out of
happened. They ran out of money, or they mismanaged something. I think so. It's you know, it's not an easy project to pull off anyway.
No. Well, let's hope they do
You know, there's a
something.
lot of things that have to be implemented. Well, most of the people can't have any experience with it because certain things have never been done on the island.
Yeah.
So you have to fly specialists in. And I think that this is where it falls down a little bit sometimes, to get the right people for the job, why they're so expensive. And when money is short, you know, it's a shame. But no,
is.
thank you, Steve. That's very useful information, and
Thank
we're
you.
going to keep an eye on that, and we're going to update. The new series is starting at the moment on the 22nd of January, and is going through the spring into the summer, and we will rock this island.
It's going to be good.
Of course.
Looking forward to it.
Of course. So thanks for taking part. I'm getting messages in left, right, center, so that's
Good.
okay. That's okay. Okay, I believe the next thing we should talk about is, before we go a little bit recap on 2017 together, is your update of the UFOs. You said you're looking into that, and I
yes,
was
I did.
waiting all day already. I wanted to hear more.
Oh, just a
because
little bit more.
it's-
We mentioned it last night, didn't we, Thomas? This is the US fighter jets
Oh,
Yeah.
recording an alleged sighting of a UFO. Well, the video dates back to 2004, but it was only released, I think, 2 days ago
Right.
by the US military. And
Okay.
it was part of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. And we can't show you, unfortunately, the video. It's only about a minute or so long. It's basically a view from a cockpit with the usual lines. Sorry?
HUD.
HUD. Head-up display. Yes, it probably could be. It's the usual thing where you see these films, don't you, where they're going to blow up a building and... what's the name of it, Thomas? There's a name for it, isn't there?
Blow-up building.
No, when you see on a heads-up display, you see the lines with a target.
Crosshairs.
There's a name for that.
Crosshairs.
Crossheads, that's it. I knew there
Hairs.
was...
Crosshairs,
I knew there was a name for it. Thank you.
Because they have the same width as a hair.
Right.
That's why a crosshair.
So that's what the video shows. But the interesting thing is what the gentlemen are recorded saying.
Okay.
And here's a line for you. I quote, "There's a whole fleet of them." Another one says, "Going against the wind at 120 miles per hour to the west." That's quite fast, isn't it, to do that?
120 miles per hour is not very
it's
fast
not that
for a
fast
flying
for
object.
flying.
This is going against the
You're
wind.
sure it's not Santa Claus?
That's what they said. And they rotated as well. And there's a lot of wow bros. And did you see that, man? Unfortunately, yes, they got a few of those in there. Unfortunately, I have to point out that it's never made clear if these objects that did extraordinary things were ever identified. Probably not.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? It's
Yes.
unidentified.
Flying
Yeah,
objects.
exactly. So
The film is quite extraordinary if you get to see it. It's out there on the internet. Various news sources have it. It's quite extraordinary.
they're sure this is a UFO. I mean, now all of a sudden they let stuff out. This is not funny. I think it's in the last few months. When you look into the last 4 months, gradually more and more got released from governments now about the existence of UFOs, about the existence of aliens. They say, artificial intelligence and all this stuff is playing a big
Do you
role.
think they're
and so
preparing us for a visit?
Probably. I mean, when you look at that, maybe they have contact already.
Maybe.
And they're just easing everybody in, so there is no panic when you see a little green guy running around. No?
Yeah.
Why, how hard would this be, In the morning you wake up, don't have a bad thought in your mind, and you walk down to the bakery, and all of a sudden there's this little green guy standing there. Morning.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hey guys, I think it's brilliant, UFO things. But back to your crosshair quickly. Why this is called crosshair, man? And this is about the first optic makers sites, yeah? To get the line in, so you can really dial in, you can get the middle of it, no? And they used human hair. And that's what the first they laid over the crosshair for a sight.
And
That's
why
were
it's
real
called
human
crosshair.
hair they used back then, no? And that's why it's called crosshair.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, just I think you wanted to know.
Thank you.
But how brilliant. I mean, UFOs, and this video is available. You got the link, man?
Yes, it's on various news channels. It's certainly on BBC World News, on the online website, and various others. I think newspapers as well are carrying it. I should point out that the US Defense Department were running a program during this whole period about UFOs, but sadly they closed it down in 2012 due to budgetary constraints. So I don't quite know what they're doing at the moment. There must be sightings. They must be inundated with sightings. I don't quite know
I
if
think
there's anyone there.
it's quite strange what's happening. I think it's quite but maybe they prepare. But prepare us for it.
Exactly.
But what do you do? I mean, what would be your reaction? And you just go. Let's say you walk down Halikuna's beach, and all of a sudden there is an UFO just popping, and somebody comes out and starts saying, "Hello, I'm come in peace."
I'd be very humbled, and it would be an amazing sight.
And he'd say, "Do you want a coffee?"
You want a coffee?
And I'd say all sorts of greetings, I think. Should probably bow down to them, actually, because they
Bow?
Yes,
Bow,
because
okay.
they are of superior intelligence and being than I am.
Well, how do you know that?
No, I know that because they've come to me and I haven't gone to them, so therefore in my little head they're more superior than we are.
And you'd bow to them?
I would, to their greater
I mean,
ability
you know what?
than
To be
mine.
seriously, now
I
I
bow
come
to
to
the-
you to pick you up every day. You never bow.
Well, that's probably because you're not an alien, Thomas. Are you?
Oh, you never know.
I think you were. You never know. Well, no, I would. I mean, I bowed down to the Great Pyramid because it was an amazing thing, one of the most
fair
incredible
enough.
sights on the planet that I've seen. Although I should add, Karnak Temple in Egypt is another one. Stonehenge is quite good, but Karnak Temple just blows you away. But then so does the Acropolis in Athens. That's one of the wonders of the world, or ancient world if you like. Do go and see it if you get a chance, everybody, because it is a fabulous sight, particularly at night. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can sit in a lovely coffee shop, drink your coffee, and admire the view of the Acropolis all lit up. It's splendid.
It didn't take long for coffee to come into the equation.
No, it didn't.
No,
That's
it is,
probably because I'm running on empty. Oh, no, I've got a little bit.
It's running on
It's a bit
empty.
cold now, though. But anyway, UFOs landing on Halicunas Beach, I would be in awe of them, Thomas, and I would be incredibly excited and privileged to be able to see them. Would I be able to communicate with them? I don't know. I'd try. I'd do various sign language, maybe. Maybe I'd act scenes out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would make a warm, positive response to them. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
No, that's hardly a warm, positive response, is it?
You never know. I mean, maybe it's in their language.
Maybe it is in their language, yeah.
In their
Actually,
language.
do you know what? I mean,
What language would they have?
Because
I don't
thumbs
know.
up in some languages actually means something completely different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
So you have to be
If you do
really
a
careful
thumbs up
with yeah.
In some countries, you do a thumbs up, and that's really bad, actually.
It is, and someone told me, and I'm sure I'm going to be corrected here by our lovely Greek viewers, but I was told very early on my sojourn on this magical island that actually it's not a good idea to put your hand up, your palm of your hand. Now, it's a natural reaction for me to say, that, to say thank you if I'm driving. You say, thank you very much.
Yeah, we use, but here
But
it's frowned
here
up
it's not
on. No?
good because it's a bad symbol.
Yeah.
So I think I sort of do a bit of thumbs up.
Yeah, now you know. See, this is now the thing when you watch Greeks, coffee hots, when they pass each other, when they go, hi. Have you seen that?
No.
I have seen that a lot.
You've seen
yes.
this. You will see this a lot.
Yeah.
This is hello. It's not bad. That
okay.
means sort of.
Right, okay.
But that is hello. So that's it because you show the palm of your hand. It's not nice.
Okay.
No.
It's resentful. So but a good. You say that, man, because I think people, especially when you live on the island or you want to come and visit, this is the small things you should know about.
Yes,
no?
absolutely.
It takes you a little bit. But now when I drive, I go like that. Hi.
I
And
just do the thumbs up.
yeah, and this is okay, but it makes a difference.
Okay.
Believe me then.
Cool.
Definitely.
Actually, is
Good
it
one.
Hong Kong that you shouldn't do that? I think that's a very rude gesture in Hong Kong.
Okay.
I don't
Hong
know
Kong,
what
I
it
don't
means,
know.
but to in English speaking people, it means okay, really,
It
doesn't
does,
it?
yeah.
Just shows you, though, what one person's hand signal is a positive thing. Somewhere else in the world, it's a completely different
Yeah, it's
story.
a negative,
So it's always good to
Definitely,
get
yeah.
to know, as Thomas has just said, what's the
See,
score is in your local area.
One is always all the sign languages, and this, you have
What
all
could
what they
that
sing.
possibly be,
Yeah, I have
Thomas?
no idea. Do you? I mean, this is you asking me a question earlier, Wayne. Wasn't you? You tried to what is it, joke or what?
Oh.
Oh,
He
this is
tried
brilliant.
some joke and,
yeah,
I
have
still
you
haven't
found
got it.
have you found the answer yet?
No, of course I haven't.
Right. Okay. Here's the joke.
Okay.
Here is the joke, everybody. Why do elephants have big ears? Because Noddy wouldn't pay the ransom. And you still don't get it. He still doesn't get it. Look. Why do elephants have big ears? Because Noddy wouldn't pay the ransom.
Right. I don't get it at all, I'm afraid. Could you possibly elucidate?
You know tumbleweeds going past.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yes, I know that. I've got that in my head.
No,
Well, I can
that's what's
clearly...
going on in your head at the moment,
Oh, I
isn't
see.
it?
Tumbleweed in my head, probably, yes. But look, no, explain it. Noddy, big ears, yes, I know who they are. But I don't get the joke. Elephant, what's it got to do with elephant? If someone at home can understand this joke, please put me out of my misery and tell me what it's all about.
Oh my word!
Because I'm not getting
All
any
right, okay.
sense out of your good self. Spell it out to me, go on.
You want to spell it?
No,
to
I
him?
don't want to spell it
No,
out to
you
you.
will
I'm
leave
gonna
him in
have to
limbo
suffer.
land.
I'm going to suffer, am I?
Why do I need to spell it out?
No.
Because I don't understand.
It's a joke.
Right.
Why
I mean,
do elephants have big ears? Because Noddy wouldn't pay the ransom. It's a very simple kid's joke.
Okay, but I don't get the connection between ransom, elephants, and Noddy. I just don't get it. Sorry. What am I missing here?
A sense of humour, obviously.
I don't think that at all. I love a good joke. I love Monty Python.
Oh,
I love
William.
lots of wonderful films around the
my
world
word.
that
Okay.
make me laugh. Bill Hicks, what a
All right,
fantastic
okay.
alternative American comedian
Sorry.
he was. But I
Please
don't
tell
get
me,
it. No.
please tell me, Thomas, you got that joke.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
So how come I haven't then?
I don't know. I
No,
really
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
all right, don't
maybe
worry.
Let me
afterwards.
try you another one.
Okay, go on.
All
Then. Let's have
okay.
another one.
All right.
I promise I'll try and laugh.
This is a Christmassy joke. All
Jolly
right.
good.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right. What's the difference between a normal alphabet and the Christmas alphabet?
A Christmas alphabet? I don't know what that is.
What's the difference between a normal alphabet and the Christmas alphabet?
The Christmas alphabet.
Or a Christmas
Okay.
alphabet?
I have no idea.
Christmas alphabet has no L.
Yes, it does. Alpha has got an L in it. Well, it had when I last went to school. How are you spelling alpha? How's he spelling alpha, guys?
No
No,
L.
I'm sorry, I just don't get it.
No L.
No L.
No L.
L. No L. Oh, I get that one. Yes. Oh, right, I get that one. I got it. Ha, ha, ha. No, I can join you in that one. Yes, no L. Right. Okay, so let's go back to the ears of the elephant and Noddy. Oh, go
All
on.
right, okay.
Try me again. Try me again.
another
Oh,
one.
right, another one.
Okay.
I know I'm hard work. I'm sorry. I'll try and loosen up and be a little bit
Oh,
more
my God.
receptive to these jokes.
Come on. Well, what has somebody got if they're afraid of Santa Claus?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Santasemia or something? No.
What? Santasemia.
Sounds pretty nasty to me, but anyway, I don't know.
Claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. Oh, yes, no, I get that one. Yeah, I can relate to that. That's very funny. Very witty. Go on.
yeah.
No, I like that one. That's good.
Okay. You want to go back to the elephant one?
Well, I still haven't got it.
Oh my word! Oh, I'm not going to go.
No.
No, let's
Tell
have
me
it
over
in
Christmas.
Berlin.
We see
Yeah.
each other. We probably bump into each other at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure we've got nothing better else to do
That's
than
all
to
right.
explain a wonderful joke. And I'm so sorry that I picked
okay.
it up.
It's okay, Jamie, you got it, yeah? Right,
But I quite like the
Jamie is
Noel
laying
one.
and rolling
You like
on
the
the
Noel
floor
one?
I
here.
quite like the Noel one. That's quite good. And the claws one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a clause, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
quite good.
brilliant,
Get
huh?
that.
Hey, it's all Christmas here, StudioKerkyra. It's our last show of the series. Unbelievable. Last show of the series, all about Christmas. It's not far off now, guys, and we should be all happy, jolly, and enjoying ourselves and whatever.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, brilliant, guys. So, but we will be back in the new season. And this is probably the 22nd of January where we kick the new season off and rock this island. But, okay, just one shout out I want to do. And that's that one, guys, just so you see that. And that's about the Traveler's Guide to 50 Corfu Villages. As you know, that's written by a fantastic guy, Stephen Ford. And he has 3 episodes now. It's available on Amazon. It's also a digital download, but now it's sold out for the moment. But log on to the websites and you can order the digital print as example.
Yes.
The good thing is it's a fantastic guide to Corfu villages and history of Corfu villages. And this costs £9.95 and every single penny goes to Corfu charities, and that's fantastic. So log on to www.corfuvillages.eu. You can find all the other details out here. So yeah, Steve, we wish you all a Merry Christmas, well done, and we will see you in the new year, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
What a brilliant project he got there. How many fun geocaching project in Pentati Village from Grea, Steve Ford with the book. See, there's a lot of good things happening on the island, guys.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay. Boom.
And?
And then. Okay. Now, we spoke a little bit what we're doing in next year.
Okay.
Yeah. With StudioKerkyra. And sorry, guys, I just got some messages here. Stephen Ford, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thomas, Claire, Adrian, and Wayne. Jamie, Series 1 has been great. Well done, all of you. See you soon. Thank you,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Steve.
And Claire replied, thank you, Steve. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you too. We are very much looking forward to Series 2 in 2018, bigger and better. We are looking forward to you joining us in the studio too. Fantastic, exactly. Words out taken out of my mouth. Brilliant. See, and it becomes a nice little community here. And this is, hoppala. And this is what we try to achieve, to bring the whole island a little bit closer together, all the nationalities, because it is a fantastic multicultural island, and has been for a long, long time.
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Yes. And I like this notion of Corfu and the cosmos. That gets me.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's how it is. Cosmos in Greek means the world.
Yes, it does.
So, and that's, loving it. So, let's do, what an exciting year we had, man. But we rewind a little bit, where everybody's looking back on the year. Now is the time to reflect a little bit of what you've done, what you achieved all year. And for some, it doesn't look a lot, but when you start thinking about it, it's quite, it dawns on you, wow, we achieved quite a lot. And when we speak now about us, personally, and StudioKerkyra, it was quite a interesting year, guys, wasn't it? Hey, come on.
Yes, it certainly was. Hectic towards the end. Because, I mean, actually, it's funny, interesting, really, because the Nightshift live from Corfu hasn't really been in existence for very long. It all sort of came very quickly in planning stage, didn't it, Thomas? Only about a month and a half ago, really. I think, if my memory serves me rightly, we only had about a couple of weeks preparation of mental time, didn't we, before we did the first broadcast?
Yeah, now we did. I mean, how fantastic the year started off is what we did here with Nightshift. I mean, we said, okay, we want to do something different, not something everybody is doing. No? And us all being from the industry. Yeah? I mean, okay, what we throw our heads together, of course something is coming out. No? You never know how good it is, but it's all right. No, but we came out, this is because we all love this island. And
Absolutely.
we see, because we live here, we see some of the problems on the island. We see where's the connection thing. And we thought, okay, maybe we can be the missing link here and establish a little more communication. At the same time, support the tourism here on the island. There's so many fantastic private hotels, private villas, and who could profit from, just to be shown a little bit more, so people understand how fantastic it is to make holiday on this fantastic island. Man, it is fantastic to live here. We spoke yesterday about this from Angela.
We did. Angela wrote in a question, which I've been thinking about all day, actually. It was a very good question. And there's loads of good reasons why you should make Corfu your home, if you need to have another home, that is. I think it's a truly inspirational place, actually.
Definitely.
And if you're a painter, for instance, absolutely wonderful.
When you're an artist in general, I mean, the inspiration you can draw from this island, it's brilliant. It's really, it's something different. I never felt that before anywhere.
If you like people, I think, I like chatting to people. And in England, unfortunately, I found that very hard to do. But here, I can chat to just about anybody. It's wonderful. And I don't even speak very Greek. Yes.
Just let him go on.
Hey, let's go on the TV, yeah, mate.
Well said.
Just nod a bit and go, yeah.
Oh, that's it, something. But you never know, you're right. But that's the island. It fills you with so much happiness.
Exactly.
I mean, of course, there is sometimes we have a time where it's not that, where it drags you down, things happen, but they can happen anywhere. But as you said, Adrian, the most important thing here on this island is it doesn't matter, something happens. Instantly, you just go around the corner, you go for a little walk, and all these things just go away. And you see your life for what it is. And I think that's so important here, that's so magical on this island. Nobody is better than the other. Everybody's, from the Greeks, they try really to be fair. And they are. Corfu are very fair people, you can say nothing.
With an amazing sense of humour. That's the other thing that makes me special about this island, is that it makes you laugh. I swear that every single day I've been lucky enough to be here, something, somewhere, or someone has made me laugh, yes. And laughter is so important.
That's a very good medicine.
It is. And I was thinking that, if you do suffer from depression, wherever you are in the world, Corfu really is actually a jolly good place to come to. Because I'm absolutely positive there's something that will lift you up here, whether it's internally, inside, or in the mind, or just somewhere else. It will lift you up. It's a very invigorating place, to me.
Yeah, totally.
Completely. No, and I think it is, definitely. That island is special, and I think everything we've done this year, we've done a good thing. Let's kick off. I mean, what experience? End of last year, December, we made the first short film. 8.
Yes,
we start off, we stuck together, we wrote the script together, and we done together, you and me, we done most of the...
We did all that in
we
3.5 weeks, and it was an amazing opportunity
project.
and a great experience, Thomas. Absolutely fantastic. And the only bad thing was we got a few interruptions, but we carried on. That's the main
carried
thing.
on, we muddled through.
And that is the lesson here. You know, despite all the pitfalls and the problems and the brickbats that get thrown at you, if you really believe in something, you just have to somehow ignore all of them and just soldier on to get to that end. And we did do that.
We did do that, definitely.
Only, mind you, only a few minutes to spare before midnight, wasn't it?
It was...
It was a close run thing.
Totally, but we said, midnight, 31st, midnight.
Yeah.
2016, I want to upload it. So we done this in 2016. And we managed it. It was quarter an hour.
We did, yes.
So quarter to midnight. It was up there. And we were happy, no? I mean, someone spelled the name wrong of his friend he knows for 20 years.
Trouble.
But it's not...
No, I've had...
I don't want to mention the name, but Adrian knows who I'm talking about.
It's my fault. I stand corrected. I made a terrible mistake.
But it's the excitement.
Really sorry, and I got a serious amount of stick for it. And deservedly so, absolutely.
Do you know that?
Sorry?
No.
You didn't know?
We had on the credits, because a lovely, fabulous Lucia...
Oh, yes.
Done the
Hello,
voice
Lucia,
from the
if you're
radio
watching.
presenter. Yeah. And... he misspelled her surname.
I did. But that was, we did hurriedly correct it, and
Okay.
Yeah.
the final version had the correct spelling. But it was my mistake, and I do humbly apologise.
See,
Spelling was
that's
never
the
my good thing, and I'm never
I bet
good at
she's
Scrabble.
never let you forget
She's
it.
never let me forget it, and
No.
I'm amazed that she's still talking to me.
Yeah, just see, I reminded her, so he's getting it later again.
Yeah,
but it's
we
brilliant.
get it
But
later,
it was a fantastic, the short film was called Last Step.
It was great doing, Thomas.
Well, a fantastic
Doing.
thing, and we done it as a project between us, because we said, okay, we have to start somewhere, and we just do something. And we wrote that script, the screenplay together. We organized the location together. We done all sound, camera, lighting, costume,
We did,
set,
yes, we did.
everything
We did all that,
ourselves.
yeah.
And we said, just let's take that, because we opened StudioKerkyra, let's take that as a project quick to ease ourselves in. We don't need to publish it.
No.
Let's just, work together and find our way of working together. And in 3.5 weeks, we produced that, we found it up. And then somehow, people said, oh, that's brilliant, that's excellent. So we said, okay, there's smaller film festivals. So we submitted it to one of the smaller film festivals. These were Hollywood Just for Shorts.
Yeah, actually,
and
Thomas,
we
just-
were really, we wasn't thinking we'd do anything.
No, just to remind you,
Yeah.
it was someone else's idea, actually, that
Yeah.
told us that we should put it into the festivals.
Yeah. That's what they think. Or they have to say this was Claire's ground idea. She said we should throw this into the festivals.
Well, it was someone else.
And
as well.
then
There was
somebody
2 people.
else said
Yeah.
this, No, I think 3 or 4 people said that to us. And then we decided, okay, let's just throw this in. And we started off, we thrown it into Belgium, we thrown it to Hollywood. You're a little bit cocky. I said, throw it. And if it's nothing, it doesn't matter. But we were so surprised that in February, we were working in the studio in Bendati at the time, and all of a sudden Claire sends an email and said, have you seen what's happening? I said, no, I have no idea what's happening. You have not seen the email from Hollywood Just for Shorts? Oh, I said, no, we just done something. I have no idea. We just done a test live broadcast. Remember? You're sitting outside on the sofa in Bendati in the studio. And we done a test, and all of a sudden she wrote this email in and said, guys, your short film got selected to be a semi-finalist in Hollywood Just for Short. I said, what?
That's amazing.
So, and that's where it stopped for us, no? But the other ones who won, fantastic, no? But we would have never imagined to get that far with just a small movie we done in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, what excitement is, Hollywood Just for Shorts, and we are semi-finalists. And wow.
Can we do another one?
Oh, we're gonna do another one, and this brings me on for the new projects for the next year. I mean, we done the short film, we done a lot of different projects over the summer. We built that studio as example. No? We moved to a bigger location, what it is, and we started in July building and doing, and Wayne, no, you done a lot of work, and this was brilliant. This was fun, but it just took us a little bit longer than normal. But through the support of a few people, no,
Yes.
Claire supported us, the Spiros Marianos, the bear from Bendati supported us, no, and we managed to get the studio built, and. I think it's exciting. What we achieved in a year is only the beginning, guys.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not much,
no?
as I say.
And then, as you said, out of nowhere, we thrown that show together, Nightshift. That's something what's missing. People want to know about the island. What better than doing it live? Yeah. We love the island. We know the island. What let's bring together. And that brings me on to the new season. The new season will start on the 22nd of January. We're going to rebuild a little bit. We make better sets. And we start incorporating a few other goodies for our viewers. So throughout the show. And we're going to have special broadcasts, of course. No? But one of the things we want to do, of course, is another film project, 8.
I would love to, yes. I
It's
think
another
should,
thing
Thomas,
what we spoke about. A couple of script ideas we had, and we
spoken
started
about many
working.
things, Thomas. I don't
But
quite know which
I
one you're on about.
identified a couple of scripts, so and there's at least 2 scripts we're gonna do next year.
Marvellous.
So that's thing, and I will present this to you guys then over the Christmas, and we can talk a little bit.
Jolly
But
good.
there's
Look
for
forward to
sure opportunities now for you guys out there too on the island.
Yes,
We're doing our next film project, and we're going quite a bigger one at that time. So it's we have to, no. So we want to use amateur and professional actors, retired actors. Yeah, a lot of extras we're gonna need. So guys, watch out. We're doing at least one bigger film project next year, and we're gonna need your help. So watch out this space. We have a few things coming. The other thing what we're gonna do is with the show Nightshift, we're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna go a little bit more elaborate, and that's why we rebuilt over Christmas. We're gonna rebuild the studio, and we have a stage, but it points at the wrong way at the moment to make it easy to work for us. So, but we're gonna have live music here. We wanna get live music. We wanna get the musicians on this island, any nationality, involved, to give them a chance to play live on air, live streamed to the world with their talents. And we saw
Tremendous.
how
It's a very
many-
musical island, isn't it, Thomas? Actually, it always makes me laugh because when you're in Corfu town, you often see people traipsing around with trombones and tubas and other instruments in lovely musical cases, and it's rather lovely, isn't it? I think.
Definitely, sorry.
No.
That's all right.
It's the cold in here, I can't believe
Yeah, I know.
that, guys. But no, you're completely right. It is that when you go, the buskers, when they sit there, how brilliant they are.
Some of them are very good.
Yeah, and then you have in Corfu down, you have fantastic bars in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, would play live music also over the winter, and we have to visit a few and talk to a few musicians. Then ourselves, we know, of course, we know great musicians on this island, no? And we can't, Louise's example, I have to mention her, what a voice.
She's extremely good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Stamatis, the son, is brilliant. Christos,
Yes.
the husband,
And her
is
husband,
this
Christos, is
musical
also very
family.
good.
Yeah, well, it's a musical family, man, and
They're
that's
very
so
musical.
fantastic,
Yes,
and that
they are.
spreads happiness. Music always spreads happiness,
Yeah, it does.
in my mind. no?
And music
And-
is one of those things that really gets to you, doesn't it? It goes
Yeah.
right through you. And amazing ability to remember where you were, who you were with music. It's
Yeah.
kind of
That's true.
cements memories, doesn't it?
Can
I
do,
always
yeah.
think. And helps you change the mood, perhaps, your own mood.
Exactly.
I mean,
Definitely.
very powerful medium, music.
Music is very important for life, definitely. So just to take this opportunity now a little bit, and I'm over to you
it's
now,
just
man.
me. That's a
I
bit
know,
better.
beautiful, huh?
Steady, I don't think so. No.
But to take this opportunity to wish Louise and her family a Merry Christmas. Guys,
Absolutely.
look forward to seeing you next year. Maybe there's something, you never know.
Yeah,
from
maybe
this,
she'll come
yeah.
and play and sing here one day.
Yeah. The other thing what is brilliant, the South African tenors.
Oh, yeah, the three tenors.
The
they
three
were
tenors
great.
are
Yes, I saw them.
brilliant. Very good. So maybe we can entice them to come.
Absolutely.
But we have Yanis Kordagis. So if Yanis Kordagis watches, this is the clip you see on our website about the submarine. He is a known musician in Greece, and he is very good. So we're talking with Yanis a little bit, and I hope, Yanis, we can welcome you and your music friends for an evening at our studio, and you guys can jam a little bit. That's what we want to generate. A couple of jam sessions, no? Live streamed jam sessions. So if you know a band out there, or anybody, musician, no? Get them in contact with us. Nightshift at StudioKerkyra.com. And we're giving them Bob.
Yeah, lovely.
Why not? You know, it's all about promoting this beautiful island and the people who live here.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Didn't you say, Thomas, that a nice regular viewer called Chris
Yeah.
Taberner, is
Chris
going
Taberner.
to try and talk to some bands?
That's a good one. You're right. Yeah, and to Chris Taberner, his wife, his family, Merry
Theresa.
Christmas.
Well, I want to say yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Merry Christmas to both you, Chris and Teresa. Thank you very much for your support and for watching the show. And indeed, if you can get musicians and band people in, we'd love it. We really would.
Definitely.
He was going to bring us some musicians.
Musician? No, he's on it. He said, leave it to me.
You've got a problem. Is it my bell? It's sort of distracting.
His bell is brilliant,
Something
isn't
wrong with
it?
my bell.
Maybe it's partly.
Wasn't there a
'cause
song?
I'm a
Ring
cat
my
or
bell,
something.
isn't there?
Maybe,
And what?
Maybe I'm partly cat or something. Feline.
Really?
Slightly
Go.
feline because the bell just.
What, do
keeps
you want to
on-
hit him?
I just want to kind of play with it.
Oh.
Well, I could sit in a different position.
No, you're all right.
Oh, brilliant. But Chris Taberner and your family, Merry Christmas. We're looking forward to seeing you next year here when you arrive. Guys, please let us know. Would love to talk to you. Or maybe they're here. I don't know now. But doesn't matter, Chris. You know, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Definitely. Then we got a couple of good pointers from our lovely Lavinia. and
Oh,
Lavinia
Lavinia's
is
been
hooking us up
fantastic,
with some
hasn't she?
people. She's brilliant. Lavinia,
Lavinia, yes.
thank you so much. You made our day. You really motivated us and you pushed us to carry on and do the things. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to having coffee and bounce some ideas off. And she said she has a couple of connections. She want to hook us up so we can see the real island life. No?
Fabulous.
And we have to start learning Greek, guys. You know that?
Yes, we do.
But this is one thing. Other thing we want to plan for next year, guys, is also about more about the animals. We started off supporting animals and make shout-outs about animals who are free for adoption, would look for a forever home. And at the moment, there's something going on in the background, and Claire with Web Madness Limited and StudioKerkyra, we try to support that, and we'll put an animal section together for the island, not just for one charity, for all of them. But there's a woman at the moment talking about it with all the charities. We try to hook up with her, and maybe we can arrange something, and we support, and that will be part of the new show, so that we can really make a difference there. Also some different fundraisers for different projects on the island, so that we can really spin a net, you know, and get a few things together, also with the events, so tourists are more informed of what's going on, especially cultural, because cultural side of Corfu is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, every year Easter, wow.
Yes, absolutely. Well, hopefully this Easter coming next year, we'll be able to do some sort of live broadcast.
So, yeah, we're planning, and if it's just from the village here,
Well, that
because
would be rather
Corfu
nice,
Town,
I think.
yeah, Corfu Town is so full at that point, and there is the national TV
And
station
let's
to do
face
that.
facts
So
here, we're right in the middle. We couldn't be more in the middle of the heart of the village. We're bound to be in a good position, I would have thought.
definitely, definitely, we are in a good position, and I think we're gonna use that. Sorry, it's so cold. And we use that to our advantage and for the island's advantage, definitely. So there's coming. The animal section is coming.
Well, yes,
So,
I think
yeah.
the idea of a centralised information web page for all the animals on the island would be a fantastic idea,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
exactly. And this is what Claire is working on now, to get this in all. And this came from somebody else. Claire spoke with him online. He came out with the idea, and Claire jumped on. You know how charitable Claire is with her company. So she supports with her company so many different good projects, no?
Yeah.
What is really stunning, and she's a lot of work. It's not easy on one side. So, but she takes this serious, and she's really supporting heavily. Yeah, animals. This we for sure get in. So we have music. The short film we're gonna do. I don't know if it's a short film. I think it will be a feature next year. We're gonna do, guys.
Great.
We're
But
going in more. Yeah.
We do stress that we do need some cast here. So, as always, well, not as always, we've done one before, but we need to do another one, a casting call, really, don't we,
Yeah,
Thomas?
we need another. Yeah.
We do need lots of actors and actresses and anyone who just fancies a go, you know?
Yeah.
They don't have to have any much experience. I'm sure we can guide them through the process.
Yep.
Thomas, one question that springs to mind. Are
Yeah.
you thinking next year about resurrecting the idea of performance readings?
Oh, definitely, man.
Jolly good.
This is one thing, the performance reading, where we ran out of time because we were really pushed. The new show came, the research, we had to test things through, and I'm very happy with the result, guys. So it's brilliant. But that's the next thing. Next year is performance reading. This is one thing what is on the cards. So there is quite a lot documentaries we're gonna incorporate into the show. They will be shorter, but this will be all more manageable. And then I'm so looking forward, because next year we will come not just live from the studio every night, but throughout the season. We're gonna pick different spots on the island, and we're gonna have Nightshift live coming from different locations
Ooh,
on the
that's
island to
exciting,
mix
isn't it?
that up. Yeah, I think
that'd
it's
be
a
good.
thing
I'm making
because
a chocolate, sorry.
I know it's why I switched over the camera so people
I
can
thought
watch
you
you
would,
eating
yes.
chocolate. But that will be integrated. So there's so many other things. I mean, the ghost hunting, as example, people just came and said, a group, oh, we would love to do something. Oh, we're up for any fun.
Yeah.
To be honest. And why not? And have a night shift, a special or a program on its own for that. You never know. I think
Yes,
it would
maybe
be
a
great
special,
fun.
yeah.
I think maybe a special would be interesting.
fun.
So, and don't worry, it's not just for 2 hours. Sometimes the specials will go on for 3 to 4 hours.
I think
so
we need a
have some.
flask of coffee for that one.
Ah, this
maybe
is, you
two,
see,
actually.
it's so beach bars or nice coffee shops, nice location of a bar attached with a lot of coffee. Oh, you know, invite us, we come, we stream live from your location. As long as you keep the coffee coming, we all right.
As long as you keep the coffee coming, you'll keep going.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me.
It's just,
It's all about the coffee, guys.
yeah. Oh, wow. But see, this is so stuff. So if you guys have anything over Christmas now, write us an email to nightshift@studiokerkyra.com. Go on to YouTube to watch all this clip, and please subscribe to our page or visit our website www.studiokerkyra.com or on Facebook. Just like us on Facebook, please, and look up. We will inform you on everything what's happened. And with so small broadcasts, I think we're gonna come sometimes straight live on the location for a couple of minutes and just surprise you. So keep an eye out for them.
Might surprise us,
Might
I
turn
think,
up
Thomas.
on your doorstep.
It's the thing. So I'm just looking, guys. I'm getting messages in.
Good.
There's a quick question for you guys.
Yes.
She said, "Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi guys. I told you to put it into the festival when I was on Corfu. Quick question for you guys. When will you be making your next film?" And that comes from Lucia. Hello, Lucia.
Hello, Lucia.
When you want to make...
There's a bit of a delay, isn't there? On
I know.
Hello, Chair.
I have to explain through to the cold weather for this thing.
That's
We have a
very
little
good
delay.
question, though, isn't it?
We have a delay on the podcast, so it will take a few minutes to catch up with you when you view that. But when we're making our next film, very soon, probably. I got something in mind. I don't want to give too much away at the moment because the guys don't know yet. Really.
So, yeah, I think it's things that we need to talk through. And
I talk
stuff,
through with you
yeah,
guys. I got there
that's right.
something in the background, but for sure over the summer. So we will have the time to get this project together. So let's see time-wise when. So Lucia, thank you so much for your question. She is nice. Live from Canada, she's joining us.
Yes, it's great.
Excellent.
To have viewers all around the world. Wonderful. Welcome to the programme.
So now I'm really loving it. So now I will see, and we will make announcements, and then it's on the website anyway. A few details on it. So don't worry too much. It will be great. I'm looking forward. You guys have no idea what I have in store. Do you?
No.
Oh, that will be great.
I wouldn't like to speculate, actually.
No.
No, it's brilliant.
Okay.
I hope you're gonna like your costumes, guys.
Yeah.
Or should I say ladies?
Ladies.
No, I'm joking. Oh, look. Excellent. No, but we have always a lot of fun here in StudioKerkyra. Farsis, you know, he needs more chocolate. I know he's going for it now. He can't resist.
Someone put them there. I mean, it was a little bit of a silly thing to do.
Yes,
really,
I
wasn't
think.
it?
Oh,
Would
look
you
at the
like one, Thomas?
guys.
Do you want one?
I do. It's three.
Does Jamie want one?
Hey, thank you. That's for the
Missed
camera,
another one. There you go.
and that's for Jamie. Jamie, which one you like, Maltese or Snickers? Cool, not as we're making advertising on the show. No, I'm alright, man, thank you. Oh, I tell you. No, it was a fantastic year. We can't complain. Okay, something didn't go like they should do, but you got that everywhere. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you know, we're still here, we're still friends, we still work hard together, we still have our vision for next year, and we're gonna go through with that. And we're really excited with all the response we got in from people on the island and off the island worldwide.
Yes.
It's really, really encouraging. And it will be fantastic. We got a few things in store for you guys. We're working on that over the Christmas break. And they're going, look at the chocolate. But I don't want to show people when you eat. But it's all right, man. We got him.
I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Yeah, no, don't worry, man. It's fine. It's Christmas. And
Indeed it is.
okay, I mean, for the last thing to do for the last show of this season, I think it's events.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah? You got some events?
I am ready.
Yeah. Whenever you are, I'm ready.
Okay, so...
Okay. Well,
Christmas Gala with Manzorus.
Yeah, Manzorus.
Manzorus Philharmonic Society. They're holding a Christmas Gala concert on Tuesday the 26th of December. That's Boxing Day at 8 p.m. at the Municipal Theatre. And the conductor, I'm going to go through them.
yeah, go through them.
Go on.
Give it a go. You can do it.
Okay, the conductor is Socrates Anthis.
Wow.
Director, Natalia Capodistria. Soloist is Ellie Caridi.
Yeah.
Dancers, Denia Memorina and Spiros Kaloudis. Yes.
Kaloudis, well done,
Yes,
man.
and this is the Society Children's Choir will also perform in the concert, and the admission is €5. That's on the 26th of December at 8 p.m. at the Municipal Theatre. Get along to that. That sounds like a fantastic evening.
Fantastic
doesn't it?
evening. I think so, yeah.
And then there's a Christmas dinner.
He's laughing on food.
I've got my
Christmas
eyes now.
dinner.
Christmas dinner.
Look, he woke
Christmas
up. Christmas dinner. He
Yeah,
woke up.
Christmas dinner?
Yep.
Christmas dinner. 5th Sea Scouts Unit, Potamus. Social Support Committee on a Saturday the 23rd of December in the Scouts Hall, Falaraki
Falaraki.
at 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And the price is €12 for that. And there's a full menu with wine, soft drinks and sweets with a raffle. Raffle.
Raffle.
And live music. That's on the 23rd of December. And that's at 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
So get yourself along to that for a nice slap-up meal.
Yum, yum.
Oh, sounds brilliant. So, and that's all the events?
And that was it for the events, yeah?
Oh, no.
The
Smile
of the
of
Child, yes,
yeah.
that's on at the Municipal Theatre. That's on all this week up until Friday. So that's at 9:30 until 2:30 and 5:30 till 9:30. That's at the Municipal Theatre, and that's on all this week up until Friday.
Excellent.
And there's lots of handicrafts and lots of different things going on. And I expect they'll do some Lucamades. Just thought I'd mention that.
Do you know he mentions that every night, doesn't he? Have you noticed that, Thomas?
Yeah, I know. It's
He slips
Lucamades.
those,
Oh.
Dough balls or
Ooh,
donuts.
we
Or
got
If
him.
anybody
get-
wants to donate some Lucamades to me, then that would be fantastic. Thanks
Or
very
better
much.
is if somebody has an old Lucamades machine
Yeah, that would be
he
my
doesn't
Christmas
want
present.
anymore.
Yep. There you go.
He would love it.
That would be
He
my
would
favourite
love it.
Christmas present ever.
A Lucamades stand, please.
Machine, please. Dear Santa.
Dear Santa, yeah, can I have a Lucamades machine? Wow. Yeah, but I want to see your face when somebody really comes and brings you one.
I know. That'd be fantastic.
So, that would be nice. But excellent, guys. Okay, that's all for the events.
Yes.
Oh, it's sad, isn't it? On one side is sad, on the other side is exciting. I mean, we've done 46 hours of live broadcasting in a month.
Yes.
What is brilliant, I think.
That's very exciting, Thomas.
And we know a little bit what the future is gonna be like for StudioKerkyra, what's gonna happen. So there will be a lot of surprises coming your way, guys. And if you wanna support us, if you wanna help us out, don't hesitate. Write us an email to nightshift@studiokerkyra.com or an email to inbox@studiokerkyra.com. You can chat with us or message us on Facebook, studiokerkyra.com. You can message us on Skype, username studiokerkyra.com. No, StudioKerkyra, sorry. And or on YouTube. Send us a message on there. So there's a lot of possibilities to get in contact with us, guys, and please do so. And you have done so
In your droves.
in the last thing. Fantastic, you know.
Yes.
Where we got Uruguay. I mean, unbelievable.
Uruguay,
We
yeah.
had from Uruguay a contact. We from
Oh, I
Canada, and how brilliant that is. guys. But I'm afraid before I go now, just a quick one because I got from each of us just one for you. Merry Christmas. Wait, guys. And one for you guys. I have to. I can't sing. It's just a little bit of a Christmas. It's not much, but you know,
Very nice of you.
it's the sort what counts, guys.
Good heavens.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Very kind of you.
There's a little bit of a thing. So this is for you guys to open on Christmas.
Thank you very
So
much.
to think of Claire and me a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's I think it's fantastic. It's Christmas. I have my headphones off. Wow, huh? People don't recognize me without my headphones.
Well, it's Christmas.
And definitely is Christmas. Yeah, guys. Definitely. So a Merry Christmas for me.
Oh dear.
Oh my God. What we're all in Christmas mood, aren't we?
Lovely.
That's what we think of that. Yeah. No, thank you very much, Thomas.
I think, yeah, it's brilliant. I really... Oh, wow. Guys, no, it was a fantastic, I can say nothing. We really, fantastic. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of moments where we really loved. We talked about things what's maybe sometimes were a little bit controversial, but we're all open-minded people here. So we don't shy away from anything. And in the new season, we will step up the tempo a little bit and show you the best of this island. What is quite easy, isn't it, Aid? To show the best of this island is not, it's not a big task, is
that
it?
won't be hard to do. It's anywhere we look, we can find something good, I'm sure.
We can. Yeah, that's true.
So, and I don't know, I mean, for me now, that's it. Sad, I don't want to stop.
No.
I know it's hard, but it was so fantastic. I wish everybody out there, if I get this ready, I wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas. Have a fantastic New Year. We're going to see you latest on the 22nd of January for a spring and summer program. And we're going to rock this island together with you. And we're going to make a fantastic time for everybody on this island. So for me, sadly enough, that's it. But have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the time. You all deserve it. And we're going to see you next year. And
Well,
you
yes,
guys...
certainly hope so.
Yeah, I certainly hope so, yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
I'd like to thank everyone who has not only watched and listened, but also taken the time and trouble to contact us. It's been wonderful hearing from you, to know that you're actually real, and there are people there around the world watching. New Zealand as well, Taiwan, Republic of
Exactly,
China,
you forgot
Taiwan.
New Zealand, sorry.
Yeah, Uruguay, Canada, America. It's been
Zealand.
fantastic. Yes, good old Alex in
England,
New
we got a
Zealand,
lot of
and
people.
in England as
England,
well,
yeah.
and no doubt Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland and
The UK.
Southern Ireland. Yes, absolutely, and hopefully in the Scandinavian countries. We don't know yet that, do we? But I'd like to say thank you to all of them and to everybody, to wish them all a very happy, healthy Christmas and a very happy and jolly New Year. And I'd like you to all to take care. And I'm going to say Kalanikta.
And it's a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from me. Keep on smiling, everyone. Good night.
Okay, guys. Wow. Okay, and for me again, because it's so hard to go, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic Christmas. See you next year. Thank you.